Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn off.
Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for.
Spider. Green 25. Moves.
Hey everyone, this is Desmond Howard and welcome to Road to Glory. Before we get going, have a look around and customize the mode settings to your liking. Here is where you can... Now let's get started by choosing the caliber of recruit you want to be. The higher your star rating, the better your chances of seeing the field early. Plus, you get some extra mental abilities to help boost what you can do on the field. Next, it's time to choose the position you'd like. Now you'll pick what type of player you'd like to be. Keep an eye on the ratings caps as they change with each archetype. Physical abilities are tied to each archetype and they, like mental abilities, enhance how you play your position. Here, we'll customize your bio-info, gear, and appearance. You know what they say, look good, feel good, play good. have to choose your mental abilities. These will help to separate you from other players. They can be upgraded, and you'll even have the opportunity to activate more later in your career. Let's take one final look. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins. Welcome to National Signing Day. Once you've selected your school, your college football career begins. If you have aspirations to see the field early, pay close attention to the depth chart. And even if you didn't get your dream scholarship, you can be a walk-on at any school. Plus, there's always the transfer portal if you need a change of scenery down the line. Welcome to the family. Always excited to meet the next in the long line of Michigan greats. Go Blue! Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. First down here for the offense. Now they'll try the right side. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to come. Alignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. The transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's caught downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Off play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Loveland. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back.
Touchdown, Wolverines! What a catch and run for 6. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He uncorks one deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10.
Green 25.
They go to the ground. Hard running there. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it up to 34. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
3rd and short in college.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. From the gun to give, looking for room. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Catch in the middle. It's Loveland. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job of handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive units.
Grab near the sticks. It's Loveland. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers from the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If you don't get the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sideline. Big boys in the goal line D. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Finds his tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got it in the middle, it's Morgan. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the Big House when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Complete downfield. They make the stop if this passing game does some damage and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Loveland. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Wolverines are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, if I...
First down for this offense.
Let's go.
He wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
QBs have to understand.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, I should have ran a better route.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Second down coming up. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He now has 84 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. They'll throw on third and short. Going to try to get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you're up by 2.
Offense set on first down. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Wants to go up top. He's going up top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the...
A first down for the offense. They'll run it to the right. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. The receiver on the jet sweep. Tackled after picking up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On first down from the 13-yard line. Going to the run, it's Edwards. Smashes through the tackle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll take a knee. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. Trying to slam in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. A change of direction.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. From this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5.
29 Philly.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
His defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game. Throwing the
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rifles this football to the left. This one is broken up, falls incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Edwards. And he's tackled after the catch. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
They'll give it to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, that's mano a mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
sixth play of the drive coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. A crucial third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Trucks through the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Over the middle, it's Loveland. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Can he make it to the marker? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes
fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Loveland.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Wolverines will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. He's going to take off here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And here comes a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Defense is coming after him. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Creative play call. The defense is ready. Got it for no gain. Here comes the bunch formation.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
On the ground, it's Edwards.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This backs vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
We need some important yards here on third down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Loveland. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. First and goal. And the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump in front here in the fourth. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Get set. Get set.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.